Hello, thank you for watching another Generation Gap Reacts video. We will be listening to Tom Jones' Green Green Grass of Home.
Fantastic.
Which was very highly requested on all of our other Tom Jones videos. I absolutely love him. His voice is incredible. His stage performance is, presence is incredible. And I love his story songs, and yeah, he's incredible. I'm excited to listen to another song by him.
Me too. He's just fantastic and sexy and just a beautiful man.
Okay.
What can I say? It's the truth. Ready to get started?
I am. Let's go.
The old hometown looks the same as I step down from the train, and there to meet me is my mama and papa. Down the road I look, and there runs Mary, hair of gold and lips like cherries. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. Yes, they'll all come to meet me, arms reaching, smiling sweetly. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. The old house is still standing, though the paint is cracked and dry. And there's that old oak tree that I used to play on. Down the lane I walk with my sweet Mary, hair of gold and lips like cherries. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home.
I'm getting a little bit of like the sad kind of memory story kind of song. It's very beautiful. His voice sounds incredible. I think we mentioned in some of our other Tom Jones videos that he could really act because he has that emotion in his voice even when he's singing, and this song is like already so captivating and pulling on my heartstrings, and just this man who's missing home and thinking of mom and dad and his Mary and just the visuals. I love the storytelling. A lot of his songs are really good storytelling songs, like Delilah, the whole thing from start to finish, how it started with Delilah not being very faithful to Delilah no longer being with us anymore, and it just is, you know, a whole storytelling kind of song, and he's so great at doing that. And his voice and that emotion through his singing, you can tell the tone and the vibe of the song just in his voice. And there's a tinge of sadness, like this, just talking about this man just missing, you know, the touch of the grass from home, and it's very beautiful so far.
It is very beautiful, and his voice is very powerful. It's a soothing, slow song, but his voice is so powerful.
Yes.
It gives you chills, and it fills you up with emotions, and it's just, that's why he's so incredible.
Yeah. Well, I can't wait to finish it.
Then I awake and look around me at four gray walls that surround me, and I realize, yes, I was only dreaming. For there's a God, and there's a sad old portrait daybreak. Again, I'll touch the green, green grass of home. Yes, they'll all come to see me in the shade of that old oak tree as they lay me 'neath the green, green grass of home.
Okay, I was not expecting that at all. I have literal chills. Chills. Okay. Ooh, that got me emotional.
Ooh, you need a tissue.
So, he was 4 gray walls around him, a guard. He's a prisoner. And that walk at daybreak was him being executed, I'm assuming. And the next time he gets to go home is when he's getting buried in the ground. Oh, under the oak tree from his childhood that he used to play on. Oh,
Well,
whoa, that's powerful.
it's pretty powerful. However, everyone can make their own interpretation for every song that's out there. I mean, obviously, he's in prison. However, growing up, most of my childhood in a military base, and in the 70s when I was in high school, going to school on a military base, and I had to take a bus to school, and while you're driving into the base, you see all these soldiers everywhere, and then sometimes you see this group of new recruits, and that was the time of the Vietnam War, and every time I looked at them, they all looked so young and so innocent, and it kind of just has this eerie feeling when you're watching these soldiers, especially the new baby ones. I mean, I was probably, 14, 15 during that time. But along with that, my friends, we interpret that differently. We interpret it, the green, green grass of home, because a lot of my friends had fathers in the military who was in Vietnam. So we all interpret that as our fathers coming home to the green, green grass of home, and we're all waiting. They're all waiting for the men to come home. That's how we interpret it. And I found out that the military has embraced this song as their own. It's about their sons and fathers and brothers and uncles coming home safely. That's how it was interpreted. So that's why the military has embraced this song as their own. It's not so much I'm in prison. That's how the military has adopted this song.
I can definitely see that.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I used to think. Honestly, that's what I used to think. And that's how a lot of my friends used to think. We kind of ignored the very end. We just focused on all these men coming back safely.
Wow, yeah. I mean, I can definitely see how it would be interpreted that way.
Yeah. And it was. And it was just such a beautiful song, and it just meant a lot to us during that time.
Yeah, and I forgot which song it was, but we were talking about the military in one of the other songs. Maybe you'll remember, but that how when you're on the base, living on the base as a military brat, your dad is in the military and serving many, many tours, and oh gosh, this memory's coming back. Why can't I remember the song? But just waiting for your dad to come back, hoping to see your dad again. And that certain songs, even though might not have been written from that perspective, but when you've grown up in that life, you interpret songs in that lifestyle because that's all you've known. Your whole life up until you were a teenager, you were living on a base. So you interpret some of these songs as from that perspective.
Oh, absolutely.
I can see that.
So it was either for my whole entire childhood until I was a senior in high school, I either lived on a military base or lived in a military community.
Okay.
So this song meant a lot. It meant a lot to us.
I can see that.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. That song definitely made me emotional because basically in the song, in the end, he did come home, but he didn't come home alive. He was buried under the oak tree that he had memories he was dreaming of from his childhood, and it's very sad.
Yes. But it is a beautiful song. No matter how you interpret it, even if you just want to listen to it for the melody, the beautiful, I wouldn't even say the beginning of the lyrics. It's just a very incredible song.
Yeah, because even if you take away the ending, I feel like we all have memories of a home that we grew up in. And, you know, he talks about his house and you know, his sweet Mary. A lot of people have their sweet Mary,
right,
or their sweet John, you know, the other way around, and have memories of home and just those little things about where you grew up. Maybe it's not the green grass, but maybe it's the creek, or it's a little store that you used to go to, or whatever it is for you. And when you grew up, that you could kind of relate to this song, and just that dreaming and that yearning to kind of go back to the good old days and back when, you know, things were different in your youth and stuff. So that was a very powerful song. I got very emotional there at the end because I was not expecting that at all.
I wasn't expecting to have all of a sudden these memories in my head.
Yeah. But I can see how that's how it's like that for you growing up. So thank you everyone who recommended this song, although it was a very sad ending kind of song, but it was indeed very beautiful. So
Tom.
Tom.
You do it so well.
He does. That emotion in his voice just gets you, because if it was anybody else singing it with no emotion or anything, maybe it wouldn't have hit me so hard, but it's just his delivery of it too that's just so powerful. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe to our channel, hit the bell icon so you know when we post new videos, and we'll see you in the next video.
Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Bye.